Here's the developing story with an impact on travelers. The highly contagious Omicron variant has forced WestJet to cancel some flights for the next 4 weeks. And the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention is warning against cruise vacations. Jeannie Lee joins us now with more. Okay, so Jeannie, let's start with WestJet. What has it decided?
Well, Arthi, just based on this letter from the interim CEO, Harry Taylor, you can tell that airlines have really been scrambling and struggling as Omicron has taken down a lot of the crew members. It's that contagious, and so a lot of people have been calling in sick, and with resources pretty much stretched to the limit, things have snapped in the last few days. We've talked about the flight delays, and WestJet in particular talks about the last 72 hours, seeing just how difficult it has become to get flights flying at their scheduled times. And so this is part of what the statement said from Harry Taylor today. Here it is. He said, we could not have anticipated the rapid and unpredictable impact of the Omicron variant on our people and our operations. And despite all contingency planning, we, in addition to hiring back thousands of WestJetters to safely support peak operations, we find ourselves no longer able to predictably resource our planned schedule due to the Omicron variant impact, and have made the difficult decision to consolidate flights, approximately 15% of scheduled flights, through to January 31st, 2022. So for the next month, essentially, the schedule will be shuffled around. Some flights will be canceled. Those passengers will then be rebooked on existing flights so that planes can fly more full with the same crew, because there just aren't enough crew members to operate a flight safely. We know this is a problem because think about all the airlines that have cut back staff, right, through the pandemic. So there weren't that many staffers on the schedule, and then you have this fast-spreading virus, and it really didn't take that much of a margin to get into trouble. We've seen that with the more than 2,000 flights a day around the world that have been canceled since Christmas Eve. Arthi?
So that's air travel, but also cruise travel, Jeannie, with the CDC saying that they're essentially warning against it, whether you're vaccinated or not.
Exactly. And even if you wear masks, and even if you take all the precautions, and even with cruise lines, under very strict rules in terms of cleaning and keeping people safe, the fact is cases have been on the rise. COVID-19 cases on the rise on board. And so there's a 4-level alert system that the CDC has for cruise travel. And today, just about an hour and a half ago, it bumped up the level to the very highest, the red level, which basically is the highest level reflecting the number of cases on board. And very bluntly, avoid cruise travel regardless of vaccination status. So that's on the CDC website. I know every time I talk about cruises, there will be cruise fans that inundate me with tweets that say, everything is safe, it's all right. But judge for yourself. It's on the CDC website.
All right. Thank you for this, Jeannie.
You're welcome.